Over 7 million individuals in the United States have an intellectual and developmental disability, and that number is expected to rise in the coming years. Their integration and inclusion into society for each phase of their life is an ongoing process. From childhood to adulthood, inclusion is the biggest hurdle they and their families face. Every word, every skill, every milestone they achieve takes them one step closer to a life that is as self-sufficient as possible. Increased independence and inclusion is something every parent wants for their child.
Initially, when Tyler was born, what was most important for us was his health. And once we realized that his health was okay, that he was going to be all right, then we were focused on his future.
The thought of institutionalizing him, we were kind of alarmed that that even came up, because I don't think we even considered it for a minute. So, you know, that wasn't going to be an issue with us. We knew he was going to be ours and come home with us, and from there on, you know, it was hunt and peck and look for information.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, I know you can talk.
Yes, we were concerned about our child's future. He's physically and mentally challenged both, and we just knew that one fine day he was going to be great, and he was great. But as he got to be a teenager, things escalated, and that's when we realized that perhaps we should do something, but we didn't know exactly what. Because he's 52 years old, and there wasn't a lot of choices in those days.
Determined to get the best outcome for their sons, Steve and Diane Beezer and Shirley and Donald Carr enrolled their sons at Kreider Services, a not-for-profit located 2 hours west of Chicago. While Donald receives day services in which pre-vocational skills are taught as well as social skills, Tyler has received services after graduating from high school and presently works on-site in the recycling program. His duties include recycling used electronics, which are dismantled for commodities. This recycling enterprise is creating job opportunities for Tyler and other people with disabilities while encouraging economic development.
A lot of people send work overseas. A lot of people are looking to outsource. I think there's a lot of value to be added to looking in our community in insourcing jobs. We have a workforce that wants to work, that shows up for work, that is looking to make a difference in their own life by helping themselves. So if we have some sort of plastic or cardboard or metal, we believe there's also the opportunity for people to become their own business owners and then manufacture that material into finished goods. So it's more than just sorting plastic or sorting paper from metal. It's about taking that material, adding value to it, and it shows that everyone and everything can have some value here.
For Diane and Steve Beezer, there is a sense of relief in knowing their son can experience a brighter future and a better quality of life in society than in America's not-so-distant past.
He loves work. He loves to come to work every day, and his motto is no work, no check. He just realizes he is so proud to bring that check home. It's very endearing to me.
Because he works, fortunately, on 4 or 5 different projects. It isn't like, you know, he's getting stuck in one little cubicle and stuck there all day, you know, putting nuts and bolts together. He's doing stuff, and he's really proud of that. You know, he's very proud of that. He wanted to be worthwhile. He wanted to be, felt like he was contributing something.
They take him out shopping, take him for haircuts, he goes to movies, he has a good social life, and that's a great satisfaction that he's so happy, he's content. The most content I think he's ever been, don't you think?
In the interest of inclusion for people who have disabilities in our communities, society must look for the abilities, welcome them, and anticipate more. Believing in someone and giving them a chance to succeed is the best support you can give anyone. For some, it is the key to unlocking a life of increasing freedom.
The mission of Kreider Services is people with disabilities reaching their fullest potential.
Oh, you did it! Good boy!
It's about creating connections in the community and friendships and doing the things they want to do and making choices of what they do. Do I want to go bowling or play basketball, or do I want to sit at home with the Xbox? It's about doing all of those things that everyone does and allowing people to set those goals for themselves and make their own decisions.
Since 1952, Kreider Services has been helping children and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities through a variety of programs. Kreider Services works diligently towards advocating for an environment of inclusion and creating job opportunities. To that end, Kreider Services is proud to say that the individuals they serve work on contracts for these and many other companies in Northern Illinois.
Without Kreider, we would not have much hope.
No.
They have given us hope.
Without Kreider, his growth opportunities would be severely limited. I'm convinced of that, because we couldn't give him the development abilities that he's able to get here. I don't know if we could ask for a better place.
We don't worry about him anymore, I guess, do we?
No, he's always happy where he's at.
Since he's been the Kreider Services here during the day, he's picking up more words, doing more things.
One's left.
So he really found his little corner of the world.
Every year, over 500 people with disabilities are helped because of Kreider Services, but it takes a lot to keep the organization up and running. With recent cuts in funding at the state level, Kreider Services has used creative strategies like its flagship recycling program to help close the financial gap. However, the organization needs more in order to keep up with the demand for these services. Corporate sponsors and private individuals who are looking to donate should seriously consider Kreider Services and the impact this organization has made with its progressive approach for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families in Northern Illinois.
Happy birthday, dear baby. Happy birthday to you.
We work with lots of large companies, we work with lots of international companies, and we add value to the things they do, and we deliver quality products. If you go and walk through our production facility, you'll see banners from companies that are recognizable to everyone watching this, and they have worked with us for years, and we want to expand that pool of businesses we help.
To learn more about their programs or to donate, visit KreiderServices.org.